I know our tri-state area theaters will be full. That may look and sound like a young Bruce Springsteen, but it is Jeremy Allen White, and he is the one that's really singing there. Unbelievable, because it sounds so much like Springsteen to me. Deliver Me From Nowhere is the movie.
Is there no end to his talent?
Right.
It's wild. For the first time ever, the boss is allowing part of his story to be dramatized on film, and he played a huge part in this movie on set almost every single day.
So that's why you know it's going to be authentic.
Right?
That's the most important.
That's the perfect word to describe
yeah.
it. Sorry, I totally just cut
please.
off your line.
No, do your thing.
And here is Joelle Gauge with to talk all about it.
Hear me. Do your thing.
No, I do, but I love that you said authentic, because truly this is such an authentic performance from Jeremy Allen White. But we have to take a moment just to appreciate what a daunting task this was, not just for him, but also for the director, Scott Cooper. Now, a lot of this movie was filmed in New Jersey, of course, talking about Asbury Park, where Springsteen got his start. So it was only fitting that I met up with them at the Stone Pony.
This is a deeply intimate and honest look at a very specific time in his life when he was writing and recording the album Nebraska.
Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night.
Something I have been thinking about a lot in life is how our experiences, whether it's with your loved ones or colleagues, in the end, it all boils down to the stories that we are left with. So with that said, what are the stories that you will tell decades from now about your time making this film?
Oh, wow. I think the relationships formed are always most important to me. Being able to call, Bruce Springsteen a friend and a collaborator. It's remarkable. And to have his support and his ear.
Everything dies, baby, that's a fact.
Everybody has their own idea of Bruce Springsteen, and you want to honor all that. You also want to find your own understanding.
Jeremy, he just did a beautiful job. As Scott Cooper says, he had the swagger of a rock star, and the camera read his internal life. That was really essential. And Scott is an amazing director.
It was also a very difficult shoot for all of us. We were bonded by it.
Bonded through fire, bonded through experience, bonded
exactly.
through love
we were
challenges.
There for one another, and so to be able to come out of that is joyful.
Trying to find some real in all the noise. You always do.
Jeremy said bonded through even fire, and I know you had a personal situation going on during the making of this, and I know we've talked about it, but to see how somebody like that stands up for you at probably your most,
well, certainly at my lowest, when
Yeah.
the day before I started shooting the film, my father died, who introduced the record Nebraska to me, and maybe three or 4 days, our last week of shooting, I get the devastating news that my house has burned to the ground, and Bruce moves my family into his house, and Jeremy Strong and Bruce and the rest of the cast and the crew just picked me up and carried me through to this point.
To me, that's what it's all about.
That's it.
Well, can we just geek out for a second? Like, you could call Bruce Springsteen whenever you want.
Actually, I do.
Yeah. Just for fun.
All the time. I speak to him or FaceTime with him or text almost every day.
What is something that you learned about Bruce Springsteen that you didn't know before all of this?
I mean, I think this story in itself was news to me. I think what struck me most about Bruce is how sort of like graceful and gentle he is.
Getting the rap, so just last one real quick. Is there anything you miss about playing him?
I do miss, I guess I can do it, but I do miss singing. I mean, that was the way that I found, I felt closest to Bruce in Nashville at RCA, recording his music, and I miss that, feeling that present, there's like such a preciousness to being in the studio, singing his words. That's a special thing.
Right.
Right? And Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere hits theaters next Friday, October 24th.
see
Get
it.
your
I'll
tickets.
be there.
He
I
always
love
gives
that
very
conversation.
thoughtful answers, and you never miss a movie. I
No.
love that.
And this is, it's going to be on one of those Oscar lists. Will it be? I will 100% see this.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
and we should just mention it, and I'll have more next week about the film itself, but it takes place during the recording of Nebraska, which, if you talk to Springsteen, he'll tell you this was the most important album for him as an artist. So, this is not the whole life. It is the most pivotal time period for Bruce Springsteen and Jeremy Allen White. I mean, his voice.
So as for that, he says he misses it. You don't have to miss it. Why don't you keep saying? Maybe an album.
And he has
Why
Bruce's
not?
number.
Sure.
He has Bruce's number.
Duet.
Like, hey, let's work
He has
together,
his
Bruce.
number.
Let's,
Could be an album of duets.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen, don't give me your number because I will FaceTime you at
Would
all
you?
hours
That
of
is
the
the
day.
I would be like,
same thing with
Joel.
Sam. I tried to call Sam.
Seriously.
I'd be like,
He's like, who's this? I'm like, Sam.
I
I'd
don't
be like,
know you.
hey, Bruce, I'm just looking at milk. Don't know which one to get. I swear to God, I would. All right.